Everyone's wrong about Final Fantasy VIII gameplay. Hey guys, it's One Track Mind, and welcome to a brand new video. Well, I'll admit it, my favorite entry in the Final Fantasy series is 8. And don't think I haven't heard all the slander aimed in this game's direction. Broken game, easy game, Squall too mean, Renoa too childish, Ultimecia. I know you people. You lack nuance. Or maybe you don't. But I just can't see anyone playing through this game, paying attention, and not loving the entire cast by the end. It's a wild ride, and things change, and things get weird. But it all works out in the end. And if you've got a soul down in that little black heart of yours, you may find yourself tearing up by the end credits. So come on over, friend. Have a seat right here next to me, and let's chat about Final Fantasy VIII's gameplay. Now's a good time to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know in the comments if you think Final Fantasy VIII's gameplay is misunderstood. Now, can you perform a convoluted sequence of events in order to make your characters way overpowered for pretty much the entire game? Yes, we all know that by now. But what's this? And look over here. How about this? And one of those. Turns out, Final Fantasy games are easy and easily broken. But for some reason, couldn't be that people just don't understand the junction system, could it? Final Fantasy VIII has to live in the trash can and get stepped over when people are walking toward their favorite Final Fantasy titles. But why? Could it be this? Look, the active time battle system in 8 is perfectly serviceable and fun. The standard active and wait modes are here, which can serve as a difficulty setting, and personally, I think the combat UI is particularly spiffy and neat in this game. I mean, just look at it. That's pretty clean, right? The Guardian Force system in 8 is a nice touch, and your GFs can be summoned in a pinch to act as tanks to absorb some enemy damage. You can even let them die and your junctions will still be active. They'll still receive XP and AP credit for the battle as well. The attack animations are a bit long, but they are cool, so don't play them out, and it shouldn't be an issue. Limit breaks in FF8 are excellent, maybe a bit too excellent, and are activated by a hidden crisis gauge. Other party members being KO'd, being at critical health, certain negative status effects, or the positive status effect aura will activate your ability to use limit breaks. And you should, because they're really good. Magic spells are powerful. Squall's timed button press mechanic for guaranteed critical strikes is a really nice interactive touch. Enemies are interesting and varied, and best of all, grinding is essentially gone. Leveling up does not matter in this game as the enemies scale to your level anyway. But herein lies one of the core issues people have with Final Fantasy VIII. Why even engage in combat at all if leveling up is meaningless? Well, here's the thing about that. And to explain properly, permit me to change topics for a moment, but hold that thought. In FF8, you don't learn magic spells, you draw them from enemies. A finite amount of spells are drawn and stored in your inventory, and your use of each spell is limited to however many, quote, units of each spell you've got. You can then junction these spells to your stats. The more powerful the spell, and the higher the stock you've in store of the spell, the higher the stat boost. So, here's your, quote, leveling system. And back to the original thought, this is your primary reason for engaging in combat. Drawing magic for junctions, or transmogrifying enemies into cards that you'll then turn into magic for junctions. Some say drawing is tedious because you need to stand there and draw 99 of every spell the moment you encounter it. But do you? You're a willing participant in this act. And if you're only doing it because it makes sense to do so, then what's stopping you from staying in one area and grinding XP until max level in the other games? What's stopping you is that is tedious, and no one wants to do it. Just because it's an available path doesn't mean it's the best or most sensible path. Now, am I asking you to simply change your mind? Yes, but let me explain why. Final Fantasy VIII can be played through casually in the same way any other Final Fantasy game can. And just because there are paths to broken, overpowered characters in those games, doesn't mean you choose them. If you draw spells naturally during combat as you see them, junction them to your party stats, and push ever onward, you'll have a fairly balanced playthrough on your hands. It's really not that hard or abstract. The brute force option is available to you with most progression systems if you're persistent enough. But the junction system is worth learning and tweaking too. Why not attempt at least to understand it before you go jamming 100 tornado spells down its throat? You know, just try it. And further, give this game a break. I don't understand how Final Fantasy VIII was stigmatized as a broken game just because you can break the game. Why are we acting like there's only one way to play it? You have options. There's a world of possibility out there for you. You're not restricted to any one choice. You can enjoy this game as you please. And there is so much to enjoy about it. So do yourself a favor. Shrug off the negative press our Balam Garden gang has gotten throughout the years and go play this one. Who knows? You might like it. And, do you like it? Do you agree that Final Fantasy VIII is misunderstood? Or was it just a gunblade gaffe on the part of Squaresoft? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is One Track Mind. You can follow me on IG, Twitch, and Twitter at One Track Mind TV. Please click like and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.